Hey guys, I am here for a Flippin Friday video. I'm going to let you know what I sold this past week on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. So stick around to see what I sold and what I got shipped out to some new buyers. Hello everyone, it is Flippin Friday like I said in my intro. I do a weekly what sold video. If you are new here, thank you for checking me out. If you're a previous subscriber, thanks for coming back. I am going to let you know what I sold this week. Sales were okay for me again. I feel like they've just been okay lately, and that's okay. So that's all right. If it was just me, this was my only way of making money. I could be slightly stressed because sales aren't quite as high as I'm used to, but my husband has a really good job, so I'm really grateful and I'm blessed for that. I'm just making extra money kind of for vacations. I guess I pay for our food, but it's not like we couldn't with our other money. But just basically, it's okay if I have slow weeks. It's not really anything to worry about. I just try to keep staying consistent with listing, shipping, and being active on the apps, and it'll come around. It's pretty normal for this job. There's slow times and then there's really good times, highs and lows. I think that's why a lot of people don't end up staying with it, because it's really exciting when you're making tons of sales, but then when it gets to these slow weeks like this, it sucks and it can be kind of stressful, but stick with it. If you're doing all the things you're supposed to be doing, you can make good, consistent money as a whole. It's just not going to be consistent every week, typically, I feel like, for most resellers. So, did I do my normal intro? I don't think I did. My name is Heather. No, I didn't. My name is Heather. I am a mom of 2 kids, Grace and Ryan. I live in Council Bluffs, Iowa. I mostly thrift in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm a volleyball coach, a volleyball player, and I'm obsessed with Disney. So I think I have a volleyball shirt on today. Yes. I'm so excited. I'll be going in to talk to my players soon about the fall. I coach at a local Christian school, and we get together in the summer for open gyms and things like that. So I'm excited for that season to kind of get started and kind of get underway. Okay, we're going to go with eBay first. Like I said, a little bit of slower sales, so probably won't be that long of a video, but that's okay. The first thing I sold was this Nike men's Black Legend swoosh short sleeve t-shirt in a size large. This was from a ThredUp men's rescue box, and it sold for my full asking price of $12.88. Obviously, I can't ask that much for a plain, basic black Nike t-shirt. Next is a pair of Fabletics black high-rise yoga leggings. These were in a size extra large, and they sold within a couple of days for $20. I sold this Titleist men's FootJoy golf baseball cap. I got this at a thrift store for $1 a while back, and it finally sold for $15. And then I sold this new Eddie Bauer women's shirt. It was a size extra large tall, and it kind of had like fishing lures all over it. It was a short sleeve button up, and that sold for $25. Next was something that was sitting around my basement. I've been doing crazy organizing and cleaning out as we are trying to start the process of getting our house ready to sell. It was a Lego Ninjago toy set. It could have been my son's. It could have been something else. I have no clue. I put it on eBay auction, and it sold for $14.50 plus shipping. And then I sold these Minnetonka brown braided leather espadrille sandals. These came to me in a ThredUp shoe rescue box. They did have kind of some marks or some stainings, like on the espadrille part. I didn't bother trying to get them out, and they sold for $15. Next was a pair of Athleta gray Polartec stretch athletic pants. These sold very quickly within a few minutes, and they were in a size large petite, and they sold for my full asking price of $30.88. I just realized, like, am I leaving enough room for my pictures? I think I am. Hope so. Next was a Cole Haan coat. This was a plus size, extra large. It was a packable hooded raincoat. I actually took this a little while back to Style Encore to see if they would take it. They didn't, maybe because it was black and it's not really like springy season color. Anyway, it sold for $40, so that was great. And I just picked this up last Friday. It was an Anthropologie Lilka pajama set. It was kind of like a short sleeve and pants. Felt like silk, but it was polyester. It got lots of interest right away, and it sold for $31. Next was a pair of new American Eagle women's Tom Girl shorty shorts in a size 0. I actually had these down to like $20 on Poshmark, because Poshmark, I always remember to go lower prices every once in a while, and it seems like eBay, I never do. So they were still at my full asking price on eBay for $35.88, and that's what someone bought them for, so that was awesome. Next was an Athleta women's Zoom Up black printed swim dress in a size extra small, and this sold for $15. I sold this pair of Teva sandals, which I think I also just picked up on Friday. They were the Churn Evo water shoes in a size 8.5, and they sold for $20. And then I sold these Fabletics mid-rise teal floral crop leggings in a size medium for $20. Next on eBay, I sold the Stitch Fix 1882 Evie straight leg jeans. These were in a size 26. I wouldn't get this brand hardly ever. I was getting like everything new with tag Stitch Fix, but now that's not even doing that good anymore. So they sold for $15. I'm glad to move them out, but wouldn't get that again. Next was a pair of soft surroundings pants that I had a feeling would do good and sell really quickly, and they did. They were the gray Weekender pants. They were like a cargo beach style, and they were linen blend. They were also in a size small, tall. Sorry if you heard that. My dog just came to chase after my cat, Ellie. Come here, Ellie. Anyway, they sold for $35, which was my full asking price. And then just this morning, I woke up to a full price sale of the pair of Beta brand pants. These also I just picked up at that same thrift store. I remember there was a lot of like large petite sizes. And these were maroon yoga, just the classic pull-on pants. And they sold for $40.88. So that was my eBay, which was okay. Let's go on to Poshmark. This was a pair of shoes that was really interesting. I don't know how to pronounce it. It was S-O-C-O-F-Y, Socafy. Brown leather floral shoes. They were like a brown leather shoes, but like where your toes would be, it was like a split, like your big toe and then the rest of your toes, like it was like split down. Which I know when I went to Epcot at Disney, like in the China section, I think, I saw shoes like that. So maybe it's like a thing over there. I'm not trying to be like weird about it. I'm just saying that's where I've seen it. So if you know anything about that kind of style of shoe, let me know if you've heard anything of that brand. Anyway, they sold for $24. Next was a lot of 2 Under Armour pullover men's sweatshirts. These I paid $10 each for. They were in a size 3XL, and I sold them both together for $60 within a few days. Next was an American Eagle medium wash mom shorts. These were in a size 18, and they sold for $35. I sold this men's Cool Razor short sleeve casual polo. This sold very quickly within a couple of hours for $18. And then I sold these PacSun medium high rise medium wash distressed jeans. They were in a size 27, and they sold for $20. Next was one of my son's old hoodies. It was a Nike dry fit hooded sweatshirt in a size extra large. Sold for $9. I sold these men's Lululemon drawstring sweatpants. I don't remember where these came from. I've had them for quite a while, and they sold for $40. Next was this vintage pink printed long sleeve blouse. This was something, again, back when I thought I was going to be into vintage and try to get cute stuff. No, I'm not good at it. It sat forever, and it sold for $12. Next is a pair of Cole Haan sandals. These were the Giselle Black Espadrille slide sandals. They were in a size 9, and they sold for $24. These next few sales are crappy, but you know what? That's okay. Again, when I have really slow sales, I accept almost everything, and if it's something that I've had for quite a while, where I'm making my money back, like, I don't care, I'll just accept it. So these were a Kalia Carrie Underwood purple swirl crop leggings. They were in a size small, and I sold them for $9. So I actually still made money on them after they took out fees, because I pay around $3.50 for most items at my Goodwill. Ellie's trying to come in. And so yeah, anyway, I had them for a long time. I got rid of them. This is another vintage thing that I thought I could be good at. There was fuzz floating in the air. It was an 80s, 90s pink pearl lace sweater that sold for $12. This other low sale was an L, like E-L-L-E. I think they sell it at Kohl's. It was a floral handbag. I got this in a thread-up purse box. It was just the normal one, not the name brand one. So it's like I would never get that purse at a thrift store, and that sold for $12. So you know what? That's okay. At least I moved a few things out, and those little things add up. Next was a vintage River Gold Western beaded vest. Just when I said I'm not very good at vintage, okay, there's certain things that I still will get, that I still will pick up. Like recently I got that Berman's like vintage leather fringe jacket. Like that's really cool. This was really cool, and it sold for $30. Next was a pair of new DL 1961 Florence crop skinny jeans. They were in a size 18, and they sold for $45. I sold this Cabby Pink Play pullover sweater in a size small, and that sold for $19. And then I sold these Lane Bryant pants. I knew these would go quickly, and sell for a good amount. They were the camo flight jogger pants. They were a size 14 and they sold for $36. I actually have a hard time selling Lane Bryant normally. Even if stuff's really cute, I just have a hard time moving it. I don't know about you. Let me know how Lane Bryant does for you, but for me, I don't know. I just have a really hard time moving it, so I'm just very, very selective of what I pick up from that brand. Next was an Anthropologie Girls from Savoy green ripple dress. This was in a size 2 and it sold for $18. I had these Lululemon, I'm not even going to try to say the style name of them because it's something weird. They were the Heatwave jogger pants. They were in a size 6 and they sold for $35. Here's another low sale, Anthropologie Diletta white yellow lace tank top. This sold for $11. Next was a Cacique navy blue lightly lined t-shirt bra in a size 40G and that sold for $15. I sold these new Disney Parks gray velour Mickey lounge pants in a size large for $15. And then I sold these pink Victoria's Secret lightweight jogger pants. These were green. They were size medium and they sold for $25. I sold these Merona shoes. These came from a ThredUp shoe rescue box. Would never get these at the thrift store. They sold for $11. The next thing I sold was this vintage Disney Winnie the Pooh green fleece pullover sweatshirt. This had tons of interest on all my platforms, lots of likes on Poshmark, and it sold finally for $31. The next thing I sold was this Athleta gray Winding River pullover hoodie. This was in a size small and that sold for $22. I sold these Fabletics leggings overnight. They were the mid-rise mesh leggings. They were in a size extra small and they sold for $20. And then next was a brand, I don't even know how to say it, like French Legends. Do you know how to say it? I'm not very good with that kind of stuff. The style was Bridget. They were a dark wash mid-rise skinny jeans and they sold for $27. And then I sold this Tommy Bahama white long sleeve button-up shirt. This came to me in a ThredUp Rescue men's box. It was new in the package and it sold for $15. And then the last thing I sold on Poshmark was this Anthropologie HD in Paris lace polka dot navy blue top and it sold for $14. So let's move on to Mercari. Mercari is still doing okay for me. The first thing I sold on Mercari was this Lululemon navy blue cabin yogi sweater and this sold for $40. Next is a pair of new with tags can jeans. These were the Remy light wash jeans. I think they were in a smaller size, like 24 or 25, and they sold for $34. Next, I sold this men's Theory sweater. I actually picked this up, where was it? I think at a Plato's Closet clearance sale, and it was in the women's section, but it was actually men's. And anyway, it sold for $30, so I was happy about that. Next was a pair of Under Armour red Lynx golf shorts. These were in a size 14 and these sold for $23. And then I sold this little Fossil pink leather crossbody bag. I actually had sent this to ThredUp. It never sold. I got it back and I sold it for $23. And the last thing I sold on Mercari were these Tory Burch sandals. These sold super quick. I actually paid $28 for these at a consignment store, but I paid up knowing that they would sell quickly and they would sell for a good amount of money. They had the big logo. They were just a classic black slides. And they sold for $90. So paying up sometimes is worth it. Let me know if you guys ever pay up for items or what kind of things you're willing to pay up for. I think if you can figure out comps and you know it's worth it, then there's a way to make, you know, a good amount of profit. Okay, so on Facebook Marketplace, I just have a few sales here. The first ones were a pair of Athleta green cargo Chelsea pants. These sold within minutes. They were in a size 14 petite and they sold for $25. And then I sold these Brooks gray pink GTS 18 running shoes. These got a lot of interest and they sold for $20. They were kind of a little bit worn and the bottoms were, so that's why I listed them cheaper. Here's another Tory Burch item that I paid up for. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but I did get it at a Goodwill last week. And this sold very quickly for $80 on Facebook Marketplace. This was also another quick sale. I think they either sold within a few hours or overnight. They were the Dansko brown leather Mary Jane clogs that I just picked up and they sold for $25. And then the last thing was another quick sale. So apparently I'm getting good things lately. Playboy Bunny black silver bra in a size 42D. This was just in my haul the other day. It sold within hours on Marketplace for $20. So that's my sales, guys. Let me know below how your sales are going. If you did like this video and you stuck around for the whole thing, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate the support. Hopefully I'll get another haul for you next week. I'm really wanting to get another ThredUp rescue box, but I've been so busy on my free time. I'm not just sitting around refreshing it like I did before. So I'm kind of not seeing when they're available as much. So if you do follow me on Instagram and you ever see some of the boxes live that I like to get, feel free to DM me. That's always helpful. I do appreciate every time you guys can help me out like that. And it's just kind of fun to be part of this reselling community. So I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.